My Chemical Romance split up on the 22nd of March 2013, and according to popular fan theory and conspiracy theories, My Chemical Romance were meant to get back together on this date. I wouldn't count it out, but at the same time, everybody's doing stuff in their lives now that they're really enjoying, Gerard said. In some ways, I don't really miss it. It took a toll on my mental life and personal life. The thing I'm happiest about right now is everyone's relationships with each other are really strong. That's more important than anything else to me. And of course, the most important thing in all of this is people's happiness and their mental health and their well-being, which comes obviously before anything else. But that's basically how I feel. I don't feel disappointed. I feel really positive about the whole situation and about how everyone's doing really well.
Look alive, sunshine. 109 in the sky, but the pigs won't quit. You're here with me, Dr. Death Defying. I'll be your surgeon, your proctor, your helicopter.
They're back! I don't think any of us expected that to happen, least of all me. I still meant what I said in March, that I wouldn't want them to get back together if it meant that they were unhappy. Obviously that their mental health and happiness and their families and everything comes first. However, if they're happy to get back together, then I'm happy, especially as I might have a chance to see them, which I never thought I'd say. Once MCR split up, I kind of felt like I would never be able to actually go and see them, because obviously, for all we knew, the breakup was permanent and there wouldn't be another chance, but now it looks like there might be. I'm going to try my hardest to save money for tickets, for if they come to London or Manchester or somewhere, and it's just really exciting for all of us. Fun fact, when MCR got back together, or at least publicly got back together, I was on the bus. I was on a crowded bus home from work, and I had decided before I got on, Yungblud just released the Die a Little music video, and I thought, you know what, I'm not going to watch that now because I'm about to get on the bus. And it might make me really emotional and I don't want to have feels on the bus. And I got on and sat down and I'm watching on Instagram and Twitter MCR get back together in real time, and I'm like completely freaking out and like trying not to cry on the bus. At one point I screamed, but it was like, you know, one of those silent screams where you're like, I was doing all that. I don't know what people thought was happening to me. And then I text my friend about it, one of my IRLs, and then like before I get off the bus, my other like IRL friend rings me, and I'm trying not to freak out, and I'm like, look at MCR, look at Google it. Anthony, MCR are getting back together, and he was like, okay, calm down. So I think everyone on the bus thought I was absolutely crazy, and they were probably right. In updates about me, if anyone actually cares about what I'm doing, yes, I have a job now. I'm working as a support worker for learning disabled people, and it's going really well, and I'm enjoying it. So this means that technically I am earning money, so maybe I'll be able to see them. However, I don't get paid until the end of this month, so I'm going to be I'm really broke at the moment, and I'm just going to be putting chunks of money away into savings so that I can go and see them, because I'm going to try and make this happen. Obviously our first impression of the situation was that it might be a reunion concert and it might just be a one event thing, and especially as the reunion poster image thing had a date on it, a lot of people were concerned that it was just the LA reunion show and that would be that. Nevertheless, I was still freaking out on the bus, but they've since announced that they are going to have an Australia date, a New Zealand date, and Japan, so it seems definitely more the band is back together rather than just a reunion concert itself. It does seem like MCR is back! I didn't think I'd be saying that ever. I love them so much. I'm also learning guitar at the moment, but I've taken a week or so off and now I can't remember how to do it. But I have been trying. I've been doing a bit of a 1975, so I'm going to get back on that soon. Now I'm kind of settled into my job. It's my 3rd week, so now I'm going to try and get back into this soon and play a bit of the 1975. And I've been more focusing on the guitar for a while. I haven't really touched this piano, but I can still do this. I think it's obvious I'm never going to be able to play guitar like Ray Toro or Frank Iero, so there's no point even thinking about that. But if I can handle a tune or two, that'll be good. But of course, Ray and Frankie are my idols and I love them and they are the best. Also, a lot has happened, like, in the world since the original video I showed you. So that was March, that was like 8 months ago. Since then, Dan and Phil have both come out. Dan's like had his first Pride and done all that stuff and raised money for mermaids and just done all these amazing things. And it's just crazy that, like, if you said in March, you know, MCR will get back together, Dan and Phil will come out as gay. I think in that time, Yungblud and Halsey got together and broke up. Like, it's just crazy how quickly things happen. And yeah, I feel like 2019 is just quite a year for shit happening in fandoms. It's also a year for my makeup being patchy as fuck, but what else is new? Oh, also Umbrella Academy is back next year, and Justin Min said that MCR have written some songs for the soundtrack. At first we were just happy about Gerard and Ray getting back together to make a song for the soundtrack. Now the whole band is back together to make a song for the soundtrack. I think that's incredible. And I can't believe the whole cast knew and couldn't say anything. I feel really bad for Aiden because he's such an MCR fan and he couldn't say anything. He must have been like shaking. Oh, poor boy, but he can talk about it now, it's all good. And in one sense, I do love how a lot of old fans have come back and they're like, oh, I'm putting on my eyeliner again, I'm getting out my Black Parade CD again, but I'm also a bit like, where were you this whole time? The rest of us. Like, there are so many, like, constant fans that have constantly been listening to them and stuff. Well, on and off, but you, like, haven't left the fandom or anything. And have always remained, like, emo. And we're like, oh, welcome back, but also, where have you been? I do feel like people are still emo. Like, I'm looking at myself, like, the fashion's obviously changed, but we still have the same, it's still, like, the same thing. Like, we still have colourful hair, eyeliner. I still wear this is for the video, but I do wear this in real life. Skinny jeans, high tops, like, we still have the same kind of look. Although we've kind of ditched the stripy hair extensions, which was probably a good thing. I feel like when MCR came back as well, they kind of broke the internet for a while. Everything was blowing up. And I'm just imagining, like, when they released their headline shows, all the celebrities and bands we like the recent bands, like Yungblud, typing away trying to get tickets desperately. I was just imagining that happen because a lot of our faves, MCR are their faves, and like a lot of newer bands were inspired by MCR, and I'm just like imagining like not even a newer band but like Brendan Urie like trying to desperately get tickets. I don't know, it just makes me laugh, the fact like the entire internet, anyone who could get to LA, which like if you're like rich and famous you can just fly to LA, like I'm just imagining Dan and Phil sitting there desperately trying to get tickets. They actually didn't, but they've seen them already, so it's fine. But I just kind of imagined the whole internet going crazy trying to get tickets for the LA show. And now that we know that it's not show singular, it's plural, there are going to be more, I'm very excited because I'm sure they'll come to London, but I'm just so scared that I will try and fail to get tickets and I'll be crying. So wish me luck that that won't happen. So for a while I've been aware that I've been neglecting you guys and I haven't been giving content. The reason for that is a lot of the time I've sort of thrown videos together, maybe not had very good ideas, thrown videos together, like this one. This is going to be a bit chaotic, but then I've looked back and been like, oh, I want to do something good, but I can't just suddenly have ideas that are good and know how to do something good. So I've been in a bit of a rut. Just, I think previously I was uploading whatever came to mind, and now I'm trying to not do that, but also I don't want to not upload at all. I'm in a bit of a Dan Howell situation. I assume that's his situation as well, but I think it's a bit worse for him because he's famous, so there's a lot more pressure to do things right. I've got a bit of leeway to do things wrong because I'm irrelevant, but I have got plans. I am planning a video essay soon, which I've been thinking about for a while, but then I've been going, well, I'm not like Lindsay Ellis, I don't have a film degree, I don't have the budget, I don't have the this, that and the other, but then I decided to just go for it with whatever limited knowledge and resources I have. So there is going to be a video essay coming soon. I have been working on it. I have been writing it. I haven't started filming it yet, but it is coming soon. I do want to get some good content on this channel that isn't just me talking about bands and YouTubers and shit. Today is not one of those days, but hopefully soon there is going to be a bit more quality content, so look out for that. Also, I am really just thinking out loud right now, but as you guys have probably seen, I am kind of into lip syncing and dancing around and being a whole fool of myself, and I usually do that on this channel. Sometimes on my edit channel, at times where the copyright situation was different and I couldn't put something on this channel or whatever. Usually on this channel, usually it's incredibly cringe, which I don't care about too much, but I have been considering making a TikTok for that kind of thing. And I know I'm really like, TikTok is cringe, but I think that might be good for me. I don't know, it's just a thought, that's not a promise, so don't hold me to it, but I've been considering maybe doing that just for kind of larking around, because then I'll be able to put up like fun content and stuff without misusing this channel, or just like using this channel as a dump for every thought in my head. I thought it might be nice to keep that kind of thing separate and then keep this for more like quality stuff. That may or may not happen. Until then, I'm gonna try and save money, try and practice my guitar, and try, when I get paid, to sort out Christmas presents for my family and all that kind of stuff, which is always a nightmare, and I'm always broke. So I'm really on a thin string at the moment. Was it a thin wire? I'm on a thin thread. I'm on something at the moment. No, I'm not on drugs. I said this video was chaotic, and it is, but that's fine. It doesn't have to be polished. The last one wasn't. I'm just really glad to be back. I'm talking to this camera and talking to you guys, even if it is a bit of a mess. I do like doing this, so I am going to continue doing kind of messy videos every now and then, but I'm going to try and put some quality ones up as well. I want to get a good balance of that. Also, my mental health has been okay today, touch wood, but you probably wouldn't think that if you see my recent tweets. I've had a few ups and downs, but generally recently my mental health has been fine. I've been happy, so I don't know how long that's going to last, but you know, small blessings. So for the rest of the year, I'm going to be doing a couple of things. I'm going to be working, I'm going to be saving money as much as I can, I'm going to be practicing the guitar, and I'm going to be writing this video essay. Then I need to film it, then I need to edit it. I think it's going to take a while because I've never done like a really big project like that. So I think it's going to be a busy but enjoyable time, so I'm looking forward to all this. I'm really looking forward to getting paid because I'm so broke. And I think after payday things are going to start looking up a bit, hopefully. And I'm just really glad the boys are back. I looked a bit like shit, so I put lipstick on. So I hope you guys are doing well, and looking forward to the comeback and everything MCR have in store, or seem to have in store. I do need to start practicing this, because I tried to play 2-time earlier for the camera and it just wasn't happening. And this seems to happen if I take a break from anything when I'm practicing it. It just falls out of my mind and I just forget how to do it. I do know a bit, or I did know a bit of It's Not Living If It's Not With You as well. So I'll try and practice one of them and see if I can get some skill back. And I might practice an MCR song as well, because I heard Helena is easy. I don't know if it's easy by my standards, but I can give that a go. And I really hope you're doing well. I promise there's going to be more quality content soon. So and my Instagram is Sushi Roll Fan if you want to keep updated on that. And I'll be seeing you very soon, hopefully before Christmas. Goodbye!